This is going to be my 600 subscriber special, as you can see from the title. This is going to be What If Gohan Went Majin. You guys voted for this in my Discord, and, well, it was actually a landslide. It had 11 votes, with second place having 7. And I had another poll in the Discord. Obviously, you can also join my Discord, link in the description. But I had a poll, should Gohan become Majin, or Vegeta and Gohan? And it was 8 to 12, Vegeta and Gohan will still become Majin, which is going to be great for the story. Now I believe we can actually get into the Buu Saga. So everything goes the same until Babidi is looking for someone to possess. He sees 2 people he could do. He sees Piccolo, but there's evil in him, but it's very, very, very little, as he used to be evil, but he isn't anymore. But he sees an angered Gohan after Videl getting really hurt. He knows she got healed as the Senzu Bean was still given to her, but he's still mad at that. And he's also mad about Cell. He hasn't let that go. He cost them almost. Everyone could have died because of him. And because of that, he's gonna be able to be possessed. Obviously, Vegeta is still possessed for the same reasons. So, Goku goes to fight Vegeta, and everyone else goes to fight Gohan. And this means that Deborah is going to get a lot more energy, as he doesn't even have to fight yet. Everyone goes to fight Gohan, as Vegeta versus Goku is still going to go the same. Everyone is fighting Gohan, but Gohan is going Super Saiyan, and he's just destroying everyone. Nobody can touch him. Goten and Trunks even try, but they're both caught and slammed into each other, then thrown into the ground. Piccolo, he tries to talk to Gohan. He tries to tell him it wasn't his fault that they almost lost a Cell, and that Videl wasn't hurt because of him, and he couldn't have stopped it no matter what. He didn't know how hurt she could have gotten, and it was his fault. It wasn't his fault. But Gohan doesn't listen. He runs into Piccolo, but Piccolo stops him as he jumps back using his arms. He then charges a blast, and he fires a Masenko, which Gohan just dodges. As he fires his own at Piccolo, this sends Piccolo flying into the ground. Gohan in Super Saiyan rushes him, but Piccolo dodges. He then knees Gohan, but this doesn't hurt him. Obviously, Gohan's a lot stronger than this, so he doesn't worry about this. He's beating everyone. He grabs Piccolo's knee, and he slams him in the ground. Piccolo is trying to talk to him. He's trying to get him to stop, but Gohan is just slamming Piccolo into the ground. As Goten and Trunks got back up, and they rush at Gohan, but Gohan fires 2 little ki blasts, as they knock out the 2 kids. Even in Super Saiyan, they're way too weak to face Gohan. Krillin jumps in, and he tries to kick him, but he's stopped. Gohan holds him, as he then spine-busters him into the ground, knocking Krillin out cold. Piccolo gets up. He's charging the biggest Masenko he's ever charged, as he fires it at Gohan. Gohan, though, fires back with his own Masenko, and this stops Piccolo's. Piccolo is hit with the blast, and he's almost dead. Everyone thinks he is, at least. Piccolo is very, very injured, and as you can tell, this is not going good at all. Piccolo is down on the ground, Krillin is knocked out, and so are the kids. The only people left are Yamcha and Tien, who try to tag team him, but Gohan just dodges both of their attacks, and he then knees both of them. He then karate chops them, knocking them out. This is when Gohan hears a stop. It was a loud one, like a scream. It was Videl. She's talking some sense into Gohan. She tells Gohan it's not his fault that she got hurt. It's not that he didn't train her hard enough, or that he caused her to get hurt by letting her in this tournament. It isn't his fault at all. He shouldn't have worried at all. He shouldn't have let himself get possessed. It wasn't even his fault about Cell either. He was just a kid too at that point. He still is. And this actually starts to snap Gohan out of it. Videl's talking some sense into him. And Gohan, you can still see his Majin symbol, but he helps Piccolo up. Obviously, Piccolo is hurt, as he's the only one that's barely even not knocked out. He's barely conscious, though. He gets back up as Videl comes over to Gohan and gives him a huge hug. But this is when they hear a huge blast. The fight with Vegeta and Goku is over just like in canon, but we hear Majin Buu. arrived. And this is much, much earlier actually, as there was 2 people to give energy. This is not going to be good for everyone. Goku did have to finish his fight with Vegeta early, as he heard the blast, so he finished Vegeta off by going Super Saiyan 3 for half a second, and then blasting Vegeta. Vegeta is knocked out, so he won't be able to help in the fight, which is a disadvantage. Everyone rushes at Majin Buu, but Majin Buu is just destroying them all. Even Majin Gohan is losing. Goku isn't able to beat him. Nobody is. But Vegeta, he gets back up. He's awake. And just like in canon, he self-destructs. But he isn't the only one who's doing this. As he self-destructs, 2 huge beams go at Buu. This surprises Buu for a second. It's a Masenko and a Kamehameha. This is actually a lot of damage to Buu, as Goku is strong, and so is Gohan. But obviously, this won't matter, as he just pushes them back, and they hit Gohan and Goku, who go flying. Vegeta then self-destructs, but Buu is still alive. Everyone heads to the lookout, as Buu is just eating people. Buu is angry though. He starts to get his Evil Buu part. Evil Buu comes out, and then him and Majin Buu fight. Everyone is looking at the lookout, and they're confused. What's going on? Dabura is still alive too, as he's actually going to be killed by Majin Buu. But this is after Evil Buu ate Majin Buu. So this is Super Buu. And you know what Super Buu does best. He doesn't kill as much, depending on how strong you are. He actually absorbs Dabura. And this is when we get Dabura. Yup, that's the name. Dabura. Alright. And then, there is no way anyone can stop him. And instead of Goten and Trunks going into the time chamber to learn it, Goku has Gohan go in, as he knows Gohan will be able to. Obviously Vegeta is dead, so there's no point. So we have to figure out someone for Gohan to be able to fuse with. And this is when I thought, who would be the best person? I was gonna ask my Discord server, but I thought this would be a nice little surprise. Gohan would have fused with Goku if Goku said yes, but he didn't. And Vegeta if Vegeta was there and he agreed. But the human who actually agrees, and yes, I said human, so it won't be Goten and Trunks because of the height. This will actually be Tien. Tien at the time is the strongest human, and so he goes into the time chamber with Gohan. They still learn in the fusion dance just like Goten and Trunks did, and they eventually fuse. These 2 are going to be a great match, and their name is going to be Tienhan. This will be a very strong fusion that will still be able to go Super Saiyan. Now then, they see Super Dabura. How about that? Yeah, that's a good name. And they're getting ready to fight. They rush in, Super Saiyan 2, as they then deliver one huge punch to Dabura. I'm just gonna call him Dabura. That's easier, you know? So Dabura is sent flying as he didn't see this coming. He's then thrown into the ground. He's then picked up by Tienhan, but Tienhan is hit back. They're still weaker, as remember, he was able to absorb Dabura. And this is not going to be good. They have to go Super Saiyan 3. But this is when they knee him, and they then jump up, as all you hear is a bunch of yelling. Dabura looks up, as he sees Tienhan. They have a lot longer hair. And no eyebrows? What did they transform into? This is obviously Super Saiyan 3, as we all know. As they then rush down and deliver a huge punch, as they then jump up, and they fire a Masenko at Dabura. Dabura is actually getting sent back at this. He is hit by the beam, and this sends him into the ground. He's actually hurt enough for Tienhan to charge up a Tri-Beam. This Tri-Beam is fired at Dabura. And this is actually going to be the end of the Buu saga, because Dabura is completely destroyed. Now then, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. How about this? I'll set a like goal for you guys to hit. If you can hit 50 likes on this video, I will start working on What If Gohan Went Majin Part 2 immediately. So, other than that, I don't have much else to say. It's been Shade Talks Anime, and I'll see you guys in the next one.